Okay, here's a short video showing how we can use the IR detector in the dual H bridge rewired for single control line control to stop an object from falling off the edge of a table or downstairs. So right now, let's say this white envelope here represents the floor. The two sensors would be aiming down at the floor. As soon as that drops away, like that, you can see the motor reverses, and I've got it set to run 3-4 seconds or so. It's a little bit simpler to do in this configuration in that when the two sensors are sensing something all the time, the trigger light is on saying that it sensed it, and that's got a low coming out all the time. So now we're going to take that and run it through a diode. So when the low is coming through, it has no effect of what's going on over here. The inputs on this dual H bridge are already pulled internally low with, I think, 10K resistors, if I remember right. So what happens is, when we remove this piece of paper and nothing is sensed, this output's going to swing high. Now, it doesn't swing high hard because the only reason it swings high is there's an LED on this output line being pulled up to V plus a 10K resistor on the circuit board. If you need a really solid high pull-up, you're going to have to put a pass transistor on there to do it. But I find this works fine. So as soon as this swings high, meaning that it's dropped off the edge or detected a stair step, that high is going to come through, charge this. In my case, I decided to use a 33 UF capacitor, which is tied to ground. Everything here is running on 3 volts for this particular thing. And then that just goes to the control line. So this dual H bridge is wired, as I've shown before. These bottom 2 pins go to the motor. This one you bridge over to the bottom. These 2 center ones, you connect together. That becomes your control line. Pin input number 1, you tie to V plus, and that'll allow you to use a single control line to reverse the direction of a motor. And just to make it easier to see some of this, in case you haven't watched the other video, this is the IR sensor. This doesn't really adjust the sensitivity of it. In fact, it comes with instructions telling you not to adjust it. Basically, it's set in the middle. You'll find that if you try to turn that clockwise more to get more sensitivity out of it, all you'll get is erratic operation, and if you turn it too far to the counterclockwise, then it won't work at all. So basically leave it in the center. And here's the H bridge. You can see the jumper wire that I talked about being connected across there. There's the V plus jumper wire. You can see that here's the diode right there, and it's coming up and going right to the control line, and I've got the capacitor on the back side. Negative side of the cap going to ground, positive side going to the control line. That's all there is to it. I mean, you can pick these up for like $1 each or less in some cases, and it's a very inexpensive way if you're making a toy that you want to be, in this case, non-fall.